British girl 14 carved swastika into her head as neo-Nazis target kids online. Yeah, man, Camera calls this article, bruh. Now, I gotta be honest, I'll probably have a little bit of a not so popular take on this type of thing. Uh, so it says this girl is 14, right? And she carved a swastika into her head. Now, believe it or not, man, I've been 14 before, bro. I've known other 14-year-olds when I was 14. When I was 14 and all the other 14-year-olds that I knew were 14, well, yeah, of course they're 14. There's no way you could have got me as a 14-year-old or any of my other, like, 14-year-old friends to commit self-harm, bro. Like, we gonna laugh at you. Like, that's the type of kid we was. We gonna be like, nigga, what? Why the fuck would I carve something to my head, stupid? Like, that's how we were as kids, bro, at 14. So when I see shit like this about, this kid was brainwashed and they're taking, advantage of the young ones, nigga, I think we need to focus more on why the fuck are these kids even attracted to this shit? Why the fuck are you even in the same group chat, like, with a neo-Nazi? Why are you even why are you in that same vicinity as a neo-Nazi? Why are you Googling this stuff? Why are you continuing conversations with a neo-Nazi? I think those should be the real questions, bro, when we get stories like this. It's like, nah, fuck the brainwashing shit. What's up with the kid? Because I've been 14 before. I wasn't attracted to this type of shit. There's no way you could have got me to self-harm myself at 14. I would have laughed at you like, bitch, what? Maybe, I don't know, man. I feel like generations is getting softer and just more gullible. Like, what are you doing? I don't know. Again, I got a different take on stuff like this. 12, 13, 14 for me, I was very aware of what the fuck was going on, bro. You're not brainwashing me, bro. What are you talking about? I'm going to laugh at you, stupid. But for these kids, some of these kids, it's a little different, man. I don't understand it. I think we should put more emphasis in terms of, as parents, you need to figure out what's going on with your kid. Fuck the brainwashing shit, bro. But I feel like I'm probably talking too much at the beginning of this article. Let's really read it and see what's going on here. If you guys are enjoying the content, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I would really appreciate it, man. But yeah, let's get into this article, bro. The Nottinghamshire schoolgirl was brainwashed by U.S. white supremacist Christopher Cook, who never faced charges over polluting the teen's mind with Holocaust denial and racism. So this the girl here. Rhiannon Rudd was a very vulnerable teenager. I mean, they say all teenagers are vulnerable. But I wasn't carving no shit into my head, son. I'm not self-mutilating myself. The fuck? The mother of a teenage girl who carved a swastika into her head has warned parents neo-Nazis are targeting kids on the internet. That goes without saying. There's a whole bunch of evil people that are targeting people on the net. Again, lady, we need to focus on Rhiannon. What's going on with her? You need to have a sit down with Rhiannon. That's her name, Rhiannon. Yeah, figure out why the fuck she was even interested into that shit. Mom, that's what needs to be. Hopefully that's already been covered, bro. Rhiannon Rudd was a bubbly, lighthearted before she was radicalized in online message boards from the age of 14. Man. The Nottinghamshire schoolgirl was brainwashed by U.S. white supremacist Christopher Cook, who was later jailed over a terrorist plot to attack power grids. What the hell? Christopher Cook? I never heard of him. Brave mom Emily Carter's warning follows a number of high-profile cases of teens being groomed by depraved people online. Again, man, I think you gotta have some of this shit already in you if you're even remotely attracted to some neo-Nazi type stuff. Like, I feel like you got some shit going on inside you, bro. Why are you even remotely attracted to this type of shit as a kid? You know what I'm saying? We're not asking the right questions, Daily Star. 3 British teens, including one 13-year-old, were separately sentenced recently for stabbing 3 teachers. What? Okay. Plotting a Death Day massacre and planning to burn a mosque. What? Rhiannon, who had autism and mental health issues. Oh, okay. Let me take it back, Rhiannon. So you're not a regular. You do got some stuff going on with you. I should have prefaced it with that. If you have like a normal functioning brain, you know what I'm saying? Then I feel like shit like this shouldn't be happening. But okay. See, they should have prefaced it with that, man. I thought she was a regular kid. Nah, she got mental disabilities. So this makes a lot more sense now. Not gonna lie. A lot more sense. I think that's the only way you can really fall for some shit like this. You gotta have mental problems, bruh. You got to. She had autism and mental health issues. Okay, mental health issues. That's such a broad term. What does mental health issues mean, I guess, specifically for this girl? Almost went down the same path when she was radicalized by Cook, who was 4 years her senior. So he was 18. So he was a kid, pretty much trying to groom a kid. I mean, I know he's technically an adult, but 18 to 14, from my perspective, is a kid because I'm an old head, bro. The sicko corrupted the teenager's mind with conspiracy theories about Holocaust denial, anti-Semitism, and racism. Rhiannon had little to no chance to escape, as she was once described as the most vulnerable child a social worker had ever come across. Okay, here we go. That makes more sense. Okay. So in my head, again, I thought Rihanna was like a regular kid, but nah, she's got some mental issues, and she was, I guess, already deemed really vulnerable, bruh. This the mom, Emily Carter, has bravely warned other parents. Okay. She became I wonder if the father's involved with this child at all. Just curious. She became the youngest girl charged with terrorism offenses. Whoa. Wait, she got charged? She became the youngest girl charged with terrorism offenses in the UK, and she was charged with 6 counts relating to downloading of a bomb manual. Oh, shit. Goddamn, Rhiannon. She downloaded a bomb manual and sending WhatsApp messages detailing her desire to kill someone in school or blow up a Jewish place of worship. Damn. What the fuck, Rhiannon? The charges were later dropped. Type shit. Cook was the source of the neo-Nazi bile that corrupted the teenager's mind, which he hasn't faced any charge over. Really? Rhiannon met the white supremacist on messaging app Discord during the COVID-19 lockdown before they started a relationship. Oh, so she was in a relationship with this neo-Nazi dude. Type shit. Okay. Despite Emily's best efforts, Cook's influence led Rhiannon to carve a swastika into her head twice. It didn't say it was twice. God damn, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. That's self-mutilation, bro. That's something different, man. You really gotta have something going on with your mental, I feel like, bro. Because a swastika, it got a lot of lines you gotta put in there, bro. So you're doing quite a few cuts. So you're telling me after that first cut and you're bleeding and shit and your skin is broken, like you gonna keep going? And they said twice she did swastikas. So you're just gonna keep going after you bleeding and all your skin is fucked up. You're just gonna keep on going. That's what you're gonna do. Some people got mental issues, bro. Make threats of becoming a spluicide bomber and radically abuse a black person on the street. Damn, she ain't like the blacks either. I forgot the Nazis. They ain't like blacks either, right? I keep thinking it's just Jews, but nah, they ain't like blacks or damn. Okay, I don't know a lot about history, bro. You gotta excuse me, man. Damn, the teenager's condition worsened when she was placed into a children's home, and after suffering a 3-day mental health breakdown, she hanged herself in May 2022 when she was just 16. Oh, shit. Wait, is she gone? Oh. What the flippity flop? So she's not here no more? Oh, shit. And she is not the only British teen being targeted by depraved. Wait a minute. Did she survive the hanging? Like, you just kind of left it there. I was assuming she was still alive based on the article. But maybe she has passed away. Holy shit. So she hung herself while she was in a children's home? I would love, man, low-key, I kind of want to be in like the therapy field or psychology. 'Cause I would love to talk to these people who are capable of doing stuff like this. Like, what's really going on in your head? Like, what is your perception of reality? That you have all this mental stuff going on and you want to hang yourself and yeah, I guess I would love to talk to people like this to see what's really going on. Like what? And I didn't go to school for this shit, but just as a human, I would like to talk to another human who's so radically different than me. Like, what's going on in your head? Why do you perceive the world this way? And she is not the only British teen being targeted by depraved people online. Mom Italy told the Sun, knowing how prevalent this is makes me feel sick. It's heinous and disgusting. Yeah, I agree. Christopher Cook was jailed for a terror plot. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, son, they met on Discord. I believe it. That is the face of a Discord mod, bruh. For sure, for sure. I wonder what his bedroom smells like, bruh. There are grown men targeting vulnerable children and kids who are quiet or nerdy or spend a lot of time on their computers. They keep whispering in their ears until the change is made. Man, I don't care how many times you whisper in my ear. Ain't no way I'm cutting myself, dog. I'm just not cutting myself, bro. Ain't no way. There ain't enough whispers in the world, bro. What the hell you talking about? Even when I was 14, bro. But again, I didn't have autism. I guess I don't have mental health issues. Whatever that means, because mental health is such a broad term, bro. They are being brainwashed and their lives and thoughts are being turned inside out. And why? Because these people want something from them. Emily explained how her daughter's conversion to neo-Nazism started with a fondness for a German character in the game Fortnite. Nigga, what? Because you like the German character in Fortnite, you gonna cut yourself up? Some people, need to get mentally evaluated like early on in life, bro. She dreamed of opening a cafe in the country, but things took a dark turn when she connected with Cook. I bet. Emily said her fixation became deeper and deeper to the point where it was no longer a fixation. She was being groomed. That's her right there. Is she wearing cat ears? I'm about to say, if she a furry, that probably make even more sense. Cause I feel like them furries they missing some brain cells too. I'm thinking. Rihanna had autism and mental health issues. Yeah, but what's mental health issues mean exactly? I feel like we're getting off topic. What exactly is mental health issues, bro? Like, is when you just depressed, you just mentally weak? Is that what mental health issue is? Or like, is Down syndrome a mental health issue? Like, what the fuck is a mental health issue? How do you get your brain healthier? What is an unhealthy? Yeah, what is an unhealthy brain? Unhealthy mental, unhealthy brain. Like, what is that, bro? You can't sit next to them all the time on the computer, but it became grooming. Or you can just take the goddamn computer away if you think it's an issue. Once your daughter cut a goddamn swastika in her head, you don't think it's maybe time to take away the computer, bruh? Her whole persona changed. She became moody, quiet, and didn't want to leave her room. Before, she was very bubbly, very intelligent, would do anything for anybody, and didn't care what color, religion, or anything. She also stood up for bullies. And she let a Discord mod change her mind about all that shit. For emotional support, you can call the Samaritans. What is this? Like a helpline? All right, that's it. Okay. I still don't know if this girl's alive or not. They said she hung herself, but it didn't say if she passed away. I'm guessing she did pass away. So she hung herself. I'm guessing she did pass, bro. So yeah. This is the girl that carved swastikas into her head. Apparently she had autism and mental health issues. Again, a very vague kind of description. Yeah, man. I mean, it's sad to, lose a young person like that. But at the same time, man, it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like you got to be mentally strong enough to weather this world. So maybe, honestly, some people just can't handle the reality of living. And that's when they decide to, I guess, I don't know, off themselves or whatever. I don't know, man. Stories like this are very interesting to me because I feel like I've been in places where I've been depressed before, maybe, or whatever. But I would never hurt myself, bro. Like, I just don't, yeah. I don't want to speak out of line, man, because again, I don't have mental health issues or autism. So, yeah, man, crazy story. I guess moral of the story is just check up on your kids, man. If you got kids, you really got to stay in their life, bro, and really figure out what's going on with them. I feel like as parents, sometimes parents just like, they do like the generic parent stuff, like cook, clean for them. Of course, give them a roof over their head. But I feel like if you have a child, like if you have a little human, you really got to dig into their head, man, see where they at. Because some of these kids out here seem like they really got some messed up mentals, bro. Like, you really got to figure out what's going on with some of these kids, bro. If you guys stuck all the way to the end, I appreciate it. Again, if you guys are enjoying this type of content, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it, man. But yeah, I'm about to hop off and maybe hop on some Arc Raiders. You guys enjoy the weekend. Peace.